EA Sports. It's in the game.
We're live and getting ready for what should be another great NFL matchup. Cold weather is forecast for today's game as the visiting team gets set to take on the home team. And the captains are out there ready for the coin toss. Lined up for the kickoff, so let's get today's game started. Number 11 looks like he's just about ready to kick this one off.
To start the game. Number 7 back to return.
From the 1. Number 7 has a nice return, taking it back to the 27. Ball on their own 27.
Keep the throttle down. Here we go.
Number 1, the lone setback. Going to the right. Number 8 got very good penetration there.
Watch where there's movement up front. Look for the hole and send your man into the secondary.
Ball on their own 25.
Let's run, man. Watch the snap down. 358.
Out of the I formation. Throwing. It's batted away. He tried to float one out there.
Look for the open guy out there and get it to him quickly.
Stay soft, man. All on us, y'all. Not cross that middle. Hey, let's go.
Number 1, the lone back. Fakes the throw with the pass. Almost picked off.
Good defense and 3-and-out series are a way to keep your defense fresh and rested.
So 3 and out, and they'll line up to punt. From the 35.
A smart coach would call this play.
Ball on their own 40.
Watch your eyes. Get it going. All day, baby. Come on. Hey, watch that screen.
The home team line up in a 4-3.
Hey, watch the ball.
Handed off to the back. Pierce is there for the tackle.
A tough running game will make your passing attack even more effective.
6-yard gain.
Watch each other's back. Watch out.
The home team come out in a 4-3 with the pass.
You know, as a receiver, you have to be aware of so many things. Where the first down marker is, where the defenders are, and where the sideline is as you stretch out to make that catch.
Lynch was his intended target. The home team with a 4-man front with the throw. Just can't find a way to bring that one in.
He did a nice job of getting off the line and getting into his pass pattern, but he had the ball bounce right off his fingertips.
Number 7 into return. They down the ball at the 4-yard line.
Make sure you have both hands on the ball when you're going through the line.
From the shadow of their own goal post. They'll go from the I formation. This one is handed off. Number 41 is there on the stop at the 9-yard line.
You need to keep these guys on. Power it up between the tackles a time or two.
Ball on their own 9.
9-yard line.
Deuce it, deuce it. Quick shoot.
Out of the I formation. Throws it. Number 31 is there for the tackle at the 18-yard line.
Why don't you show the defense what a finely tuned machine you are?
Ball on the 18-yard line.
Let's go, B, let's go.
Number 1, the lone back, dropping back to pass on first down. Almost intercepted. Lawrence was the one they were trying to get the ball to. Richardson had the coverage on the play.
2nd and 10. Ball on the 18-yard line.
Watch your eyes.
The visiting team come out in a nickel package with the pass, and the catch is made. Santiago completes the pass for a 5-yard gain on second down.
Get my cut back. Ain't no fair. Here we go. Here we go, baby. Rock and roll.
The defense lines up in the nickel. Doesn't get much behind it. The pass falls incomplete. Number 81 was the intended receiver on that play.
Now, smart coach would punt the ball here.
Number 43 will come in now to punt it away. Gaines back to return. From the 37.
38-yard punt.
The smart coach would call this one.
First and 10. Ball on the 42-yard line.
Hey, watch the screen.
The home team come out in a 4-3. To carry it, Pierce is there on the stop at the 45-yard line. Ball on the 45-yard line.
Clear. Clear. Not today. Let's go.
The home team line up in a 4-3.
Watch the man. Here we go, baby.
He tucks it away. Number 93 comes up to make the play at the 46-yard line. Ball on the 46-yard line.
Get it up.
The home team come out in a 4-3. Tucks it away. Holloway is there for the tackle at the 43. Third down play. They have to get it to the 35-yard line for a new first.
Stay both now. Hey, watch the ball.
They give it to the halfback. Play action. Throwing. Lynch was his intended target.
Give this one a
The
shot.
intended receiver on the play.
Number 11 will do his best to get this one inside their 5. Won't take a chance trying to return this one.
Get some time in the pocket and be patient with it. Don't force it into
First and
cover.
10.
Ball on their own 20.
Ball on the 20-yard line.
Lucky. Play hard and fast, baby.
Hand it off. Number 31 is there on the stop.
Mixing runs with passes keeps the defense on.
2 minutes left in the quarter.
Ball on the 21-yard line.
Blue down. One back. Come on. Hey, watch the screen.
Drops back. Gets it away fast. It's batted away.
And he put the ball exactly where you want to put it. Go for the long pass. See if you can beat him deep.
Ball on the 21-yard line.
Make them go short. They scared. Save it.
Only one man back.
Watch the snap now.
The rush is on. Looking deep to the right. He has it. Number 8 comes up to make the play at the 49.
Look at that defense over there. You own these guys if you can just execute.
Ball at midfield. He gets the handoff on the delay. Gaines is there on the stop at the 46.
Run the football. A good running game will really open up the path.
2nd and 5 coming up here. They line up in the I formation.
Let's do our thing. Let us big time.
Dropping back. Launches this one to the right. It's broken up. So they don't get the completion, and the defense got a little lucky there.
Need a good release on this pass. Keep this drive moving.
Ball on the 46-yard line.
Let's turn it up, D. Under 10.
The visiting team come out in a nickel package with the throw. He went up there and he got it. Adams is there for the tackle at the 24-yard line.
Nothing will keep the defense honest better than a good play-action fake.
Ball on the 24-yard line.
Here we come. Here it comes. Good football.
On the carry. Gaines comes up to make the play at the 21-yard line.
Critical situation here. You guys can't make mistakes here in the red zone. Run this play and pick up some solid yardage.
Let's go. Stay at home.
Hand it off. Number 31 is there on the stop at the 18.
This is an important play. Look for the guy who always seems to come up big.
The 14-yard line is where they have to go to pick up the first down. Only one man in the backfield. Gets rid of it, and it's caught. Gaines comes up to make the play.
All right, you made it this far. Now pound the ball into the end zone.
Hand it off to the back. Number 45 is there on the stop at the 13-yard line.
Look for your guy in the corner of the end zone and let it rip.
And this is the 11th play of this drive. They're inside the 15. Out of the I formation. Dropping back. Gets away the off-balance throw. Touchdown.
Watch this catch by the tight end. I always say the tight end is always more of a threat in the red zone. He's a big target, and his skills sometimes cause matchup problems for the defense. You better kick it here.
The point after is good. To pick up the yardage, use the clock, marching down the field for the touchdown.
They enjoyed a 5-course meal courtesy of this defense. They started the drive well, and they ended it with dessert.
Low line drive from the 15.
Try this defense here.
They'll start the drive at the 31-yard line. 1st and 10.
The home team come out in a 4-3. Looking upfield. They'll spot this one at the 34-yard line. Touchdown is the difference between these two teams as we end the first quarter with the score. The home team ahead of the visiting team. 7-0. And we're ready to start the second quarter.
In regard to the injury, they have decided to keep him on the sideline at least for now, and his return appears to be doubtful.
Reynolds sends a man in motion.
Hey, watch the ball. Here we go. No more, fellas.
Gets the call. Number 5 is there for the tackle at the 40-yard line. It's 3rd down and a yard.
3rd and 1. Ball on the 40-yard line.
The home team with a 4-man front. Gets rid of it. Incomplete.
I'll tell you, the defense made a great stand right there. Time to call a special teams play.
Unable to get anything going on that series, they'll have to punt it away here. This one goes out of bounds.
Be patient out there. When you see an opportunity, that's when you attack. But don't force it.
Run back.
Only one man back. Hands it off. Number 45 is there for the tackle at the 26.
The key here is to step up into the pocket. Make sure you get those feet set before you throw it.
Stay at home, play football.
Number 1, the lone back. Quick throw. Nearly intercepted. Number 8 was there on the coverage.
You need a nice pickup here. Make sure he's deep enough before you throw it.
Here's a look at the 3rd down success rate of each team.
From the start.
The visiting team come out in a nickel package. Gets rid of it. He hits his receiver. Adams is there on the stop at the 44-yard line.
Spread the ball around and make sure the defense knows that they have to cover every receiver.
With 2 extra defensive backs, the defense is in the dime, looking for the long completion. What a catch. They'll spot this one at the 6-yard line, and that tackle gives him 3 in the game.
They throw it and pick up a 2nd consecutive 1st down.
Well, when you start to establish something, you want to keep it going until the defense finds a way to stop you. Your guys can smell the end zone. Give it to your back and let them finish this drive off.
Their last red zone trip resulted in a touchdown. Handoff to the tailback. They're going to spot this one at the 3. It's his 3rd tackle of the contest.
They're probably looking for the run here. You should throw it and hope you get a guy wide open.
It's 2nd and goal at the 3-yard line.
16. They don't get nothing. Get my cut back. Hey, watch that screen.
Floats one into the end zone. Touchdown, home team.
The defense just didn't look like they were together on that one. There were guys moving around and looked like they didn't know who was supposed to go where. This is one of those situations where everybody has to be in the right page out there. You better kick it here.
Fisher comes in for the extra point. The extra point attempt is good.
Give some credit to that big offensive line. Those guys are working hard out there, and it's showing on drives like that.
It's on its way. from the 5-yard line.
The offense couldn't get anything going on their last drive, going 3 and out. Ball on their own 31.
Ball on the 31-yard line.
Stay at home.
The home team come out in a nickel package.
Don't stop that ball.
Pass play here on first down. Throwing. Interception. Reynolds picks the wrong spot to throw to. It'll be a turnover, John.
Yep, sometimes you think you can sneak one by. But then the defense makes a great play on the ball and beats your receiver to it.
Get it up. Let's go. Hey, watch the ball.
Receives the handoff. Peterson is there on the stop at the 37.
Watch for a hole to open up the middle and send your guy through it.
It's second down and 10 to go.
Yeah, you see me. Come on. Here we come.
Number 1 lines up behind his fullback in the eye. Throwing. He can't stay inbounds.
I think the quarterback just let that one get away.
Lawrence was the one they were trying to get the ball to.
Ball on the 37-yard line.
DBs, let's go. Let's go.
With 2 extra defensive backs, the defense is in the dime.
Play football.
With the throw, and he just can't hang on.
Be patient out there. When you see an opportunity, that's when you attack. But don't force it.
Number 43 comes into the game for the punt. Gaines looks like he's ready for the return, and he chooses not to return this one.
Now you start to look around and you figure, who are the go-to guys? The guys who can respond and get this game close again.
One more, fella.
The home team line up in a 4-3.
Play hard and fast, baby. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Watch your eyes. Let's go, B, let's go.
On the ground.
Keep moving.
Nice play fake. Gets the pass off. Number 7 is there for the tackle at the 41.
Try this defense here.
First and 10.
Ball on the 41-yard line.
Go, one. Get some slot going.
The home team come out in a nickel package. With the carry, Pierce comes up to make the play at the 48.
You should stop him with this play.
Ball at midfield.
Let's go now. All day.
The home team with a 4-man front. Throws it, knocked away. This defense, John, knows how to create a lot of pressure.
Putting pressure on the quarterback can disrupt passing, but pressuring the receivers can do the same thing. If you can play physically on the outside, bump them off their routes, hold them up at the line, you can take away his receiving options, forcing him to just get rid of it.
On the play.
Get it started. Yeah, it's on. You gotta believe it. It's our game. Hold the
The home team come out in a nickel package. Ooh, what a stiff one. Glover comes up to make the play at the 42-yard line. 2-minute warning coming up.
Let's go now. Nothing. They don't get nothing.
Throwing. Complete to the wide receiver. He's pushed out at the 35-yard line. So they're able to pick up another first down.
This offense is clicking. They're making the right calls at the right time. Try this defense here.
2 minutes left.
Ball on the 35-yard line.
Let's go, D. Hey, watch the ball.
Number 20 is the deep back.
Let's go, baby. You gotta have it, D. Let's go. Let's turn it up, D.
He tucks it away. Number 17 is there on the stop at the 30.
Here's a no-huddle. It's a good way to keep the defense off balance.
Dropping back. Pressure. He's going for it all. The pass ball's incomplete.
Hey, you don't want to waste too many opportunities like that.
Number 37 was the intended receiver on that play.
They ain't got nothing.
The home team come out in a dime package. Aiken, the man in motion.
Hey, you see me.
Gets the pass off. Drops the interception. Good timing getting in between the ball and the receiver to save what would have been a big game.
Intended receiver on the play.
So this will be a 48-yard attempt from the 38-yard line. Clearly not the result he was looking for.
You need to hurry up here. So complete this pass and then get out of bounds.
After the missed field goal, they're set to go on offense at the 37. Long throw. Incomplete as the defender knocks it away. And it will be an interference call on that
Pass
play. The
interference
only question
on
was
the
the
defense.
defender
Number
or the
5,
receiver.
first down.
So he pays for his aggressiveness.
Yeah, the defender needs to make sure that he doesn't make too much contact with the receiver on plays like that. The officials aren't going to stand for it today.
Out of the I formation. Number 69 comes up to make the play at the 38-yard line.
Watch that game clock. You need to keep it stopped as much as possible.
Ball on the 38-yard line.
Coming through, baby. Go low.
Dropping back. Deep throw. He's there for the catch. This one will be spotted at the 3. So that tackle now gives him 4. Excellent call. Big yardage, gain of 35. And it'll be a first and goal.
Trust your guys up front to make some room for you. Follow your best blocker right in here for the score.
The last time they were down here, they scored a touchdown. Receives the handoff. Number 1 battles his way forward for what appears to be a 2-yard pickup. It's second and goal at the 2-yard line.
Second and goal. Ball on the 2-yard line.
Let's go, B. Let's go.
Hands it off. Number 41 stops him for negative yardage. They wanted to pound it through the middle, but they got pounded for a loss.
I'll tell you, that was a perfect time for these guys to call a blitz. They got in there, filled the gap, and brought down the back for a loss.
The defense has had difficulty stopping them on 3rd down. Trying for the end zone before halftime. Touchdown, home team. Big blitz that time, John, but he was able to get it away, and it goes for 6. Tremendous.
That's a chance you take. It's one of those high-risk, high-reward kind of thing. The line gave him just enough time. He makes a pretty good throw, and it goes for a touchdown. Great play.
Fisher comes in to attempt the point after. The extra point attempt is good. Another drive, John, that results in a touchdown. And this game is quickly getting out of hand.
This defense has a solid core of players. They just don't seem to be playing very well in this one. They still have to go, and maybe they can turn things around. But they have to find a way to swing the momentum in their favor.
From the 8.
Heck, this is a good one to
Take
call.
over at the 29-yard line. First and 10.
Will. So we gonna take it. Watch the snap down.
Number 20, blown setback. Going to the air on 1st down. Looking for something long. He's there for the catch. Room to run. The 10. Touchdown.
This is a good special teams play.
The extra point attempt is off the mark. Number 11 in to kick this one off. From the 13-yard line. Defense gave up a touchdown the last time.
Get this one to your halfback and let him drive it in the middle. Milk this drive for all it's worth.
Gaines returns from being injured.
I can do it, baby. Set. Danny. Hey, watch that screen. Hey, squad. 16.
Pass play here on 1st down. Pressure coming. The home team calls a timeout. They have 2 timeouts remaining.
That was just a big-time play by the defense. They got low on the defensive line, they pushed the pocket, and they were right there to bring them down.
Following the sack, it's 2nd and long.
Set. Play football. Keep moving. I'm coming through, baby. Yellow. Will. Everything you got.
Going long. It's caught. Number 8 comes up to make the play. The home team pulls a timeout. They have 1 timeout left.
Go for the long pass. See if you can beat them deep.
1st and 10.
Ball on the 36-yard line.
It's on.
Number 1, the lone setback.
One back.
Going to the air on 1st down. With the throw. And he dropped it.
And there's not one wide receiver who can ever claim he's never dropped a pass. It's just part of the game.
Fisher needs to hit this one perfectly to have a chance. He missed that.
Is no good.
Heck, this is a good one to call.
After the missed field goal, they'll set up shop at the 43-yard line. Only one man in the backfield. Pass play here on first down. Throwing. Incomplete as the defender knocks it away. It's the end of the second quarter with the score. The home team ahead of the visiting team. 21-6.
At the end of the first half. We're ready to begin.
Here we go, the second half, just about set for the kickoff. He kicks a low line drive from the 13.
This team is going to have to focus a lot more than they did in the first half if they're going to come back.
Reynolds had a subpar first half performance, so let's turn to the chart now to get the breakdown. The home team line up in a 4-3 with the carry. Glover is there on the stop at the 32.
This is what I would call in this situation.
Ball on their own 32.
Defense, get ready. No, one. One screen. So we gonna take it. There we go. Blue jam.
It's a blitz. Under pressure, steps away.
Every team knows that they're going to be blitzed, so they have to try and devise ways of beating those blitzes. Sometimes it works, and sometimes it ends up like that.
Number 20, the lone setback. Gets the pass off. The defense has it. The 40. John, that interception was caused by the receiver going one way and the throw going the opposite way.
You're right. They'll be talking about this one on the sideline and try and figure out exactly what went wrong.
Despite very little success running on first down, they still lead.
And running is important, but they've got other weapons that can get them in the end zone. The best backs in the league average 4 to 5 yards a carry. But there are a lot of things that go into a successful running game. You got to have good play calling, good blocking up front, and a back that can take advantage when he sees the opening.
Dropping back. Gets rid of it. Wide receiver has it. Number 13 comes up to make the play. At the 4.
Finish this thing off right here. Don't mess around.
It's first and goal at the 4-yard line. They got it into the end zone on their last red zone drive. A little misdirection. Number 97 is there for the tackle at the 1.
Punch it in there.
It's second and goal at the 1-yard line.
Get it up.
Looking for the goal line. Touchdown.
I tell you, they just knocked that defensive line backwards on that play. Watch it here. The offensive line explodes off the ball. The defense can't get any penetration, and the runner is in the end zone. You better kick it here.
The point after is good. They were set up with good field position and were able to make the most of it by getting the touchdown.
It's never a good thing for your defense when they come out onto the field and they start in their own territory. They couldn't get the job done there.
From the 9. It's on the ground. The home team pick up the fumble. Trying to get something started, he ends up turning it over on the kickoff.
Yeah, and the thing is, they've got their wedge busters down there, and everyone else is flying down the field trying to make a play. And somebody ends up putting a big hit on that return man.
Looking for something long. Gaines comes up to make the play. He continues adding to his total and now has crossed the 150 mark. So after that nice catch and run, here's a look at his stats.
Watch the snap down. Here we come. All day, baby. Come on.
Only one man back. The blitz is on. Goes to the end zone. Touchdown.
This is a good play by the offense in the red zone. The wide receiver is going to break away right here and come up with a catch and the touchdown. You better kick it here.
The extra point attempt is good. So they're handed great field position and cash in.
Yeah, when you give this team field position like that, you can practically take a touchdown to the bank.
From the 4.
Kickoff return,
finds some
26
open
yards.
area on the return and brings
They'll
it back
take over
to the
at
31.
31-yard line.
First and 10.
First and 10.
You gotta have it, D.
John, their first down rushing average is very impressive.
Yeah, they're getting some solid blocking inside and outside.
Hey, let's go.
Hand it off to the back. Holloway comes up to make the play at the 31.
No gain on the
This is
play.
a good one to
Second
call.
and 10.
Ball on their own 31.
Ball on the 31-yard line.
We turning it up.
The home team come out in a 4-3.
Take it. Here we go.
With the pass, it was tipped. Number 37 was his intended target. Number 30 with the coverage.
Third and
A
10.
smart coach would call
Ball
this
on the
play.
31-yard line.
I think this defense looks forward to these third down situations because they've been stopping them today.
With the throw, he finds his man. Number 5 is there on the stop at the 37.
Gain of
Time to
6
call
on
the
the
special
play.
teams play.
Good defensive stand there. Now they'll punt it away after a 3-and-out. Fair catch.
Keep the defense guessing. Don't forget to use misdirection and play action to keep them off balance on passing down.
Come on. Come on. 74.
The home team come out in the bunch formation. A little misdirection. Jets the pass. Looks like a face mask call. Probably the 5-yard
Got
line.
an face mask on the defense. Still first down.
Penalties and takeaways are just as big a factor in some games as effective offense. The team that stays mistake-free usually wins the game.
Set. Move. Yeah, baby.
With the counter play, runs through the tackle. Number 45 comes up to make the play at the 36.
You got to execute out there. There's no second chances.
So they have first and 10 here.
Hey, watch the screen.
They can't get it done on the ground on first down, John, but they're still leading in this one.
Some teams manage to get by pretty well without a
Blake
solid running
makes
game.
the sack.
And that's mostly
Loss
because their
of 6
passing
on the
game
play.
is very effective, especially their short
Second
passing
and
game.
long.
Now in second
Ball on
and
the
long after the
29-yard
sack.
line.
Box left. Set. We're coming to red. One of us will make a play.
Throwing. Gets his hand on it. And a flag on the play. This one, I think, is on the defense.
Pass interference on the defense. Number 41, first down.
So he pays for his aggressiveness.
Yeah, the defender has to be careful to make sure he plays the ball rather than the receiver. Get the offensive line to maintain their block.
Ball on the 38-yard line.
Blue jam, blue jam. Blue jam. We're talking about Green. Let's go, let's go.
Pull back handoff. Number 69 is there for the tackle. The defensive tackle surged through the line to bring the runner down. So an update now on the injury. It doesn't appear to be anything serious, and his return is probable.
All on us, y'all. Bring it up, bring it up.
Drops back. Gets the pass off. White is there on the stop at the 45-yard line.
Tell your line to protect here. Tell your line to protect every play, not just here. You need to get some time back there and let someone get open.
The defense lines up in the nickel. Gets rid of it. And the catch is made. So they get 2 first downs on their last 2 plays.
And they're getting it done by seeing the whole field and taking what the defense gives them.
All day, baby. Come on. Deuce it, deuce it.
Only one man back. Hand it off to the back. Number 17 is there for the tackle at the 24.
The key here is to step up into the pocket. Make sure you get those feet set before you throw it.
And this is the 8th play of this drive.
One back.
The visiting team come out in a nickel package. Great fake. Getting some air under this one. Looking for his man deep. Touchdown. Home team.
Just watch this guy get open on the right side. The quarterback sees him and throws a strike for the touchdown. You better kick it here.
The point after is good. Lawrence had his number called several times on that touchdown drive.
Yeah, it's nice to have a receiver like him who can catch a lot of passes and keep the sticks moving.
This one is taken by Gaines. They forced a 3 and out on the offense's last possession. Ball on their own 36.
I'm coming through, baby. Hey, let's go one deep. Clear.
The visiting team line up in trips bunch. Dropping back to pass on first down. Gets rid of it. And it's caught. And he ducks out of bounds at the 37-yard line. Ball on their own 37.
Hey, watch the ball. Let's go, boys. Watch each other back.
Aiken goes in motion.
Hold the look. Here we go.
Going deep. What a catch. Number 17 is there for the tackle.
This defense will stop them for sure. One of the stats that I always look for in receivers is RAP. That's the yards that are earned after the catch. And that really depends on the receiver's speed and his ability to make people miss. This guy's been making them miss all day.
So we've reached the end of the third quarter with the home team ahead of the visiting team. 42-6.
Here's a good defense for this situation.
Ball on the 25-yard line.
On the 25-yard line.
Ain't no thing. Let's turn it up, D. Turn it up now. Not today.
Give it to the halfback. Number 45 comes up to make the play. At the 21, they're inside the 20.
No, one. Let's go. Bring it up. Stay both.
Number 20, the lone setback. Handed off. Fumbled. The home team are there to pick up the ball. An opportune time to cause a fumble as they halt the drive and now give it right back to their offense. Ball on their own 24.
All right, now, get some slot going.
The visiting team come out on a nickel package. Hand off to the tailback. Number 31 is there on the stop. Number 1 takes advantage of a little daylight, picks up 3 yards. Second and 7 coming up here.
On the 27-yard line.
Here we go, baby. Keep it up.
The visiting team come out on a nickel package with the pass broken up.
All he can do is look at his hands and wonder what the heck happened. This is a big play. Everyone needs to execute out there.
Ball on the 27-yard line.
Come on. Let's go, D.
And we can attribute this lead to their ability to convert on third down. Throwing. Jumps up and he has it. Can't bring him down. Gaines is there for the tackle at the 38.
Follow your blocking on this run. When you see the lane open, just accelerate right through it. The yards that these receivers make after the catch are a great indication of their physical ability. It shows that they are creative, that they can create yards by using their speed and making the defenders miss tackle.
Watch a man. Hey, watch that screen. Let's go. We coming to wreck. We gotta believe it. It's our game. Keep moving. Yeah, let's go, baby. I'm coming through, baby.
Fullback handoff. This one will be spotted at the 37-yard line. So he adds another tackle and now has 6.
Remember the fundamentals, just like you practice.
Ball on the 37-yard line.
37-yard line.
Hey, watch the ball. We like a pack of wolves.
Yeah, you see me. Keep the throttle down.
Get some slot going. Hey, let's go one deep. Bring it up. Come on. Let's ride, man. Here we go, baby. Let's go, D. We turning it up. Let's go. Good shoot. Nothing. They don't get nothing.
Looking upfield. Play action. Fires this one deep. This one falls incomplete. Yet another drop for him.
Go ahead and take this one to the outside, but make sure you stay in bounds and keep that clock running.
Here are the numbers when it comes to third down conversions.
They soft, man.
The visiting team come out with 3 down linemen and 7 defensive backs. Ooh, nearly picked off. Lawrence was the one they were trying to get the ball to. Number 8 had the coverage on the play. Fisher needs to put everything he has into this one. Not enough on it, and
is
kick
no
falls
good.
short.
Boom. This
They'll start
defense
the
will
drive
stop them for
at the
sure.
44-yard
So they're
line.
ready to go on
First and
offense
10.
after the missed field goal. They'll start at the 44. Number 20, the lone back.
What screen? Converge on that.
Throwing. On the sideline and out of bounds.
Complete pass.
They like to throw it to the
Number
sidelines
88,
in
the
situations
intended
like that.
receiver on the
His
play.
throw was just a little off.
Number 88 was the intended receiver on that play. Closing in, deep throw. He made the catch. Pierce is there for the tackle at the 16-yard line. Ball on the 16-yard line.
Tampa, let's go.
They haven't managed a single trip into the red zone until just now in the fourth quarter. And it's intercepted.
Makes
Number
the
6
interception.
comes up with a big play for the defense.
First and 10.
After the defense
Ball on
gets the
the
takeaway,
12-yard
they're
line.
now set to go at the 12.
Snap down. We're talking about breathe. Don't stop.
Pull back handoff. Number 45 is there
Dixon
on the stop
with the carry.
at the 12-yard
No gain
line.
on the
Time's
play.
on your side
Second
here.
and 10.
Try to use as
Ball
much
on
of
the
it as you
12-yard
can.
line.
Almost at the 2-minute mark now.
Lucky. Set. Let us dictate. Let's do our thing. Yellow, 74. Turn it up now. Hey. Come on.
They're blitzing, going deep. What a catch. Ferguson comes up to make the
81
play
with the
at the
reception.
45-yard
First down on the
line.
play.
Run it up
First
the
and
gut
10.
and keep that
Ball
clock
on
moving.
the 45-yard line.
Hey, watch that screen.
Hand it off. He's brought down behind the line for a
Number
short
one
loss.
on the run.
The blocking just
1
wasn't
yard
there on the
loss
outside.
on the play.
Ball on their own
Second and
44.
11. Ball on the 44-yard line.
No, one. Knock him out.
The defense lines up in the nickel. Throws it. The wide receiver has it. Gaines is there for the tackle at the 38-yard line. It's first and 10.
Let's go now. Rush in. Let's go. Be physical.
Number 1, the deep man.
Soft, man. It's showtime, baby. Let's go. From the start. We turning it up. All on us, y'all. Get me going. Let's run, man. Ain't no thing. Hey, let's go. Get some sweat going. Let's go, boys. Everything you got. Yeah, let's go, baby. Let's go now. Here we come. Let's go, D. Let's go. Rush in. Hey, watch the screens. Here I go.
Dead ball. Delay of game. On the offense. Number 3, still
Keep
first
that
down.
clock moving.
First
Make
and
sure you
15.
use as much time as you
Ball on
can
the
while your
44-yard
offense
line.
has the ball.
Get it started. Set.
Hand off to the tailback. Richardson is there on the
Number
stop
1
at
on
the
the run.
37.
Gain
Feed
of
this one to the
6 on the
fullback.
play.
Just have him power it through.
Second and 9.
Ball on the 37-yard line.
All right, let's go. Play football. Here we go, baby. Rock and roll. Here we go. Play hard and fast, baby. Let's go. 25. Whip.
Here they come, throwing on the run. He goes up and grabs it. Gaines comes up to make
Number
the play
1 makes
at
catch.
the 3.
The play
Time's
results
on
in
your
a first
side
down.
here. Try to use as much of
First
it
and
as you
goal.
can. In
Ball
today's
on the
offenses,
3-yard line.
it's more important than ever that these receivers to make something happen after they catch the ball. Short passes can turn into long gains when you have guys that can really fly.
Touchdown, home team.
Look at him here. He wasn't going to be stopped on that one. He's a hard runner, and he just shrugs off the defenders, and he gets in for a touchdown. You better kick it here.
Set.
The extra point attempt is good. The home team pour it on with another score. Fisher comes in to kick off. From the 15.
This is one of those situations where they're playing for respect. The game really hasn't gone the way they thought it would, but they have a lot of pride in their team. I'd expect to see them keep fighting till that final whistle.
Only one man in the backfield. With the throw. Number 30 is there for the tackle at the 40-yard line. The coach is having them hurry it up.
Grab it now. Will.
Hey, let's go.
I'm coming through, baby.
Hey, go, bang.
Pass play here on first down. Throwing. Jumps and makes the catch. Pierce comes up to make the play at the 17. Aiken might be the target again after what he did with his last
That's
catch.
the end of the game. The final score is the home team 49, the away team 6.
This is Al Michaels with John Madden saying goodbye for EA Sports.